30 weeks is a big milestone. It makes me feel so much closer to seeing my little baby.
Today's a day like any other, but I am changed, I am a mother, oh, in an instant, and who I was has disappeared.
Hey you guys, so yesterday I turned 31 weeks, so I'm gonna do my 30-week update for you guys. 30 seems so crazy. I mean, I know getting into the third trimester was a big deal, but getting to 30 weeks, it just seems crazy because you're counting down now, like, I have 10 weeks left, I have 9 weeks left, I have 8 weeks left. It's just ridiculous. And then you throw in there the fact that if he decides to come a couple weeks early, you know, it's even less, and it's just amazing to me that we are so close. So, getting really exciting. Starting with weight gain. Weighed myself this morning. I'm at 15 pounds, so I think that's where I was last week. So nothing has really changed in the past week. Still at 15 pounds gained for this pregnancy. And then in terms of food, cravings, and aversions, that's going to be about the same as last week too. Still really craving French fries. I think it's honestly the salt probably that I really am craving. But like the other day, I went to, I think it was Wendy's, and I got like a taco salad and some fries, and I was just like so excited to get the fries, and I ate them, and then like immediately afterwards I was like, I want to go back and get more. Like, I feel like I couldn't have eaten enough to like satisfy my craving. So that is a dangerous craving. I'm really surprised I haven't gained more weight at this point, because I feel like I give into it probably once a week. And it's like specifically like fast food fries that like are really what I'm wanting. Because I make like sweet potato fries at home all the time, but it's just not the same thing. So that is really my only main craving this week. And then for symptoms, nothing new. I feel like I'm starting to be able to manage my feet swelling a lot better with the compression stockings. My hands are still really hurting me, but I talked to my doctor about it, and it doesn't seem like there's really anything you can do for that sort of thing. You can soak your hands in Epsom salts, you can do paraffin wax, things like that that would generally reduce swelling, but there's nothing that really makes it go away consistently, and then you still have the joint pain because your hands are swollen, and I don't know, I think I'm just going to have to suck that one up and get through it. But in terms of sleeping, it's been getting a little bit worse every night, I feel like. One thing that I feel like is kind of new this week is, in addition to just having a hard time getting comfortable and everything, my doctor told me that if you lay on your back when you're pregnant, it reduces the blood flow to like your uterus and the baby and everything. And so sometimes your uterus will literally start cramping because it's not getting enough blood flow. So he said, if you lay on your back, that could potentially happen, and it's kind of a natural way to make you roll over because it's really painful. And I was like, well, that sounds terrifying, but like I lay on my back all the time and that never happens. So this past like week and a half, that's started to happen now. So when I lay on my back, sometimes I'll even just like roll over in my sleep and not even realize I'm laying on my back. But if I lay on my back, I would say for more than 5 minutes, honestly. If it's not just like a quick like I'm laying down initially, or like I'm rolling over and I like stop on my back, if I actually lay there and just like relax for a while, then it's like a slow cramp. Like you can feel it like coming on. And then, like, I know, like, okay, I gotta turn over right now or else it's gonna get really bad. And usually, if it does get really bad, I'll turn over and then it will go away pretty quickly, but it, like, lingers for a while. Like, just this weird, like, aching in my, like, uterus area. It's really painful and annoying. So, that's just one extra thing. I feel like now I'm, like, really scared to lay on my back. So, like, as I'm rolling over from, like, one side to the other, I roll really fast because I'm like scared to be on my back now at this point. But Just one extra thing that makes sleeping so much fun when you're pregnant. In terms of exciting things, so I had a couple appointments this past Tuesday. One of them was my 30-week doctor's appointment. Everything went well there. They didn't really do anything exciting. Blood pressure looked good, weight looked good, and the baby's heartbeat sounded good, so nothing interesting there. But the other appointment I had was with a pediatrician, and I was honestly kind of terrified to do this because I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what things to ask, what things to say in an appointment like that. And it's kind of like an interview, like you're trying to see if this is the office and this is the doctor you want to go with. So I walk in and I'm kind of just intimidated because I've never been to one of these. I don't even remember going to a pediatrician myself because it's been such a long time. You know, it's just like a different environment than I've ever been in. And so I kind of just asked a few general questions, like logistical questions about like timing and me and my husband both work, so things like that, and also just maybe some things to have ready for a newborn in terms of supplements, medication, things like that. I asked those kind of questions, but really the main point of it was to see if I liked them or not, and I wanted to go with them. And they know that, and they know it's kind of like an interview process. So it actually went really well. I really liked the doctor that I met with and just the whole practice. They're very flexible in terms of scheduling and hours that they're open. It's a pretty small, like local small town feel office that has been around for a really long time, and they just seem to really care and like what they do. And she would be the one that actually comes to the hospital the day the baby's born and just make sure everything is going okay. They even have lactation consultants, and they do that whole thing in the hospital with you. So it seems like it's going to be really good, and I walked away feeling really good about it. And for not knowing what I was doing, I feel like it went well, and I felt like I got my questions answered, and it, I got done what I needed to get done. So I feel good about it. And I think we have a pediatrician now, so that's awesome. So those were kind of the things that happened this week. Next week I don't have a doctor's appointment. I'm going every 2 weeks now. So week 32 will be my next one. But other than that, I'm getting very close to finishing the nursery. Like, I honestly probably could do the nursery tour now. I have a few things like, filling picture frames and things like that you just kind of like wait till the very end to do. So I don't know. I might film it in the next week or so. I'm playing with the idea, so I'll definitely let you know. But if you are not subscribed or you have not hit the bell yet, please do that so that you know when my nursery tour goes up, because I'm really excited about it. It's going to be awesome and really fun to share with you guys, and it probably won't be on like a normal day. It's going to be just like whenever I feel like posting it. So definitely subscribe if you haven't. But that's pretty much it for week 30. All of these weeks are kind of very similar, nothing really too crazy. It's just every week things get a little bit more intense and you get bigger and everything gets harder. But nothing too crazy this week, so I'm gonna end it there, and I will do a quick bump shot for you guys.
Today's a day like